Hey friends, so you probably have a Kangen water machine here and you're looking to clean it. It's very important that you clean it every 2 to 3 days. I recommend, the company recommends twice a month. And the reason for that is because there is all kinds of bacteria, because you have water, you have a moist environment, and you have calcium, which is found in our tap water. And that's a great breeding ground for these bacteria, and they can cause a lot of harm to your system, especially lung issues, confusion, nausea, diarrhea. You can get an infection actually. So I thought the purpose of this video is to walk you through step by step here on how to clean your unit. And then also make sure that once a year you're doing a deep cleaning. We do offer this service. There should be a link somewhere here. We can bring your machine. We will deep clean it for you with a high pressured pump. We can also recommend a pre-filter for you, because the pre-filter is going to take the contamination that's in your water and remove the chemicals that could be causing you more harm. Because once you take chemicals that are not getting filtered out with this carbon filter and you ionize it or go through electrolysis, it puts a charge on these chemicals, like uranium, makes it more potent, more carcinogenic than if it was just uranium alone. So it's really important that you know that. You want to protect your health, you got this for your health, so let's make sure you have a pre-filter and that you're cleaning your unit every 2 weeks minimum, and then you have a deep cleaning once a year. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is go ahead and make sure you have a bucket or a glass would work too. Just go ahead and remove the internal filter by sliding this piece out. And then it would have come with a cleaning cartridge. The K8 comes with a little bit different one, and you're not gonna have this cleaning going in here. We'll have another video for the K8. So you're just gonna put about 2 tablespoons of the cleaning powder that comes with your unit. We do also carry it over at Healthy Hydration. It's just cleaning powder, and it's food grade citric acid that's designed for these units. Gonna tighten the lid on, and then it comes with a ring that went on your filter, and then you're just going to secure it here. You're going to have to wiggle it a little bit sometimes, and there you are. Also, when it tells you to replace the filter, don't just push the button to tell it to replace it, like actually replace the filter. We've had many customers in the past do that. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take both of our acid line here and our alkaline drinking water stream here, and then you're just going to turn the water unit on. And you want that citric acid, you want it to go over the electrodes inside. And so you can let it run for about 10-15 seconds or so here. Sometimes you'll see white chunks, that's just the calcium that's coming off. That means you really have hard water, and it's required for you to get that pre-filter we talked about. Okay, so now you're just gonna let it sit overnight for about 4 to 6 hours. And then that citric acid is gonna sit on those electrodes and it's gonna pull off all that calcium and any potential bacteria to be growing. So now I'll go ahead and show you how to get it ready for you to drink again. Okay, now that you've done that, the next step in the morning or 4 to 6 hours later, you're just gonna take the acid and the alkaline hose out, pour out the water, and you're gonna keep it off for now. And then you're just gonna let the water run. I would let it run for at least 2 to 5 minutes, so it's just rinsing off any residual citric acid out of the unit, because if you do put the filter in, it will ruin the filter. The citric acid will actually ruin the filter, so you want to make sure all the citric acid is out. So you're just going to let it run the tap water through it with it off, and just let it run here for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so now that we've gone through about 3 minutes or so, the next step is you are going to turn off your water, and we're just going to reverse engineer this. So I'm going to take out this one. Make sure you dry this out. Make sure you have a spot that you can just let it dry, because otherwise this will build up with mold. You want to make sure that's good. And then you want to put your filter on there. Okay. And now you should be able to power it on, and we don't have the power on, so it's not going to power on. But now I would just let it run again for another minute or two, and voila, just like that, you've cleaned your unit. So if you're interested in knowing more about your water there, we do offer whole house water systems. If you get one of those, you don't need a pre-filter. Then you're just fine. And I can show you that you can actually take this off, and you don't have to buy another filter again. You can just use the cartridge that comes with the clean, this little guy, instead of a filter. And so all you'd be responsible for is cleaning to your 2 pre-filters once a year, or if you have a whole house water system, you don't have to worry about that. So it saves you a lot of money too. All right, friends, cheers, and we'll see you in the next video.